Well, hello, everyone. You wonderful novice survivalists. You know the game plan. We will sit back and enjoy some little playthroughs until we start getting about half a dozen people in. And after we get half a dozen people in here, we will start talking. Are y'all ready? Let's do this. Well, hello, everyone. How are you doing? Shalom, my brother Prepper. How you doing? Hey, Dutch Fly brother. Hey, Angel sis. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I forgot how fast $500 goes in a few seconds. Anyways, stop. Anyways, how are all of you doing today? No problem, Dutch. No problem, Dutch Fly, brother. So, the world is getting a little weird. So, an Arctic freeze is coming to Texas, right? Arctic freeze is hitting 90% of Texas. They are telling people that we may be having rolling blackouts. Everything's going up in price this week. You know, the world is something different every year. And this is supposed to be 2023. It was supposed to be the better year. And that's a point that I want you to make. There is no better year than the last year. There never will be, especially as long as it continues on the same path as it was before. Hey Ron, how you doing? Hey John brother, how you doing? Welcome back, Dutch Fly brother. I'm glad everybody has their coffee, everybody's sitting around. So, 2023. It's no better than 2022. It's no better than 2021. It's definitely no better than 2020. With the world still going through a lot of distribution problems. You can see it right now with eggs. You can see it with meat. You can see it with fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. The distribution is still the same. The price is still increasing. Just like gas. Gas is still going up. It came down for a little while, but now it's still climbing up slowly, about 10 cents every 2 weeks. And that's not just gas for vehicles. That is also gas for heating houses, for propane, for kerosene. Everything is going back up. And that is putting everybody in another dire situation. Especially right now with a lot of the winter weather moving in. It's a perfect time for this rise in cost to raise. Because with the distribution and everything from all these companies and all these people fighting, saying that the minimum wage needs to be jacked up again, it is hurting the whole entire the weak economical structure that we have been trying to stitch together like Frankenstein's monster. You see it in everything. Everything is going up slowly. Not in mass quantities, but in certain things that everybody needs every day. Everyday needs is what's being affected. because that's where they can hit people and that's where they can hurt people. These companies know what you need to survive on. Hey, Sarah sis, how you doing? Oh yeah, Dutch, yeah. And people are wanting to be too blindsided, too dumb to realize that even if you increase a small portion by 5 cents, 5 cents adds up. Let me roll this window up. Sorry, I had to smoke. How you doing, Sarah sis? So, with everything slowly increasing, what does that do to the major population? It cripples the major population. It makes the population weaker and easier to control. It makes the population more susceptible because everybody needs these items in everyday life. About about 3 out of 10 people eat eggs every day. So, if 3 out of 10 people eat eggs every day, that means there is a mass quantity of eggs that goes to waste. What do they do to make up for that wasted produce? Increase the price so they can make up for the lack of egg sales. Everybody needs gas. Every single person needs gas. Gas is the one the one item that at least 80% of the world uses. They use it for their cars, they use it for their generators, they use it for heating their homes, they use it for cooking, they use it to heat up their fireplace because nobody chops wood anymore. Nobody splits wood. Nobody has a wood burning stove anymore. It's either propane or natural gas stove, natural gas fireplaces. Especially during wintertime with all the chaotic winter that we've been having for the last 5 years is increasing everywhere. Hey Ryan, how you doing, brother? Hey CR, how you doing, brother? Oh yeah. But the thing is why not hard hit and slowly increase the price of everyday use items? Right now, I even because of the bird flu and everything, I had to put down at least 600 chickens that I had. I had to put down two two flocks of 300 chickens because they got the bird flu. I am now, instead of paying the prices, $5 for a dozen regular grade A white eggs here in Texas is almost $6. Okay, that's expensive. And my wife, Miss Star, goes through at least a dozen eggs a week for herself. Before, when I had chickens, we never had to worry about eggs because we had a mass amount of stock of fresh eggs. Then, with the bird flu and everything, after I had to put all my chickens down, we said we would just buy eggs while they were still cheap. You know, during the bird flu, when chicken companies were literally euthanizing thousands and thousands of chickens every day. The price of eggs was still around $3.50 for a dozen. But now, with the supply and demand being low now, I am being at an all-time high, and they can't supply and demand, they're raising the price up. Hey, Jamie boy, how you doing, brother? Oh yeah, Ron. People complain about the smoke. A lot of people can't do wood burning fireplaces because of asthma, because of breathing problems, blah blah blah. It's the same thing with this is what I was saying, that in a time of apocalyptic matter, in apocalyptic times, a huge majority of the world is going to die because of health hazards, because of, health problems. Oh, yeah, Dutch fly, yeah. I mean, insects have been a staple to a lot of food products for the longest time. I mean, there's a specific kind of beetle in Peru that is used to do red number 14. It's a food coloring, and it's also a coloring. They use the larvae of these beetles to dye your clothes. I mean, dye your clothes, dye your candies. It's even put in, in uh, um, food coloring. It's insects are a huge, ingredient in a lot of stuff that we do every day. But they don't tell you that because, ooh, bugs, you know. Yeah, yeah, it did, Ron. I mean, Tyson is one of the biggest chicken retailers in the United States and in a lot of, European countries. Tyson Chicken does not only chicken products, like chicken meat products, they do eggs also. Hey, Charmaine, how you doing, sis? Hey, what's up, Skinner, sis? What's up, Freaky? So, nice, Jamie. But in the reality of everything, okay, there's only about 5 chicken factories in the United States that actually does chickens. Does eggs. 5 major, you know, like that do mass production of grade A white large eggs. Now you may see 20 different name brands at your grocery store. That's where they get you. They are all owned by the big 5 egg companies, unless they are small independent companies that are organic, brown eggs, blah, blah, blah. But the majority, like Eggland's Best, does not only Eggland's Best, it does all independent grocery store specific brands like Walmart, the Great Value brand eggs. Eggland's Best runs that. Eggland's Best runs Kroger. Eggland's Best runs a lot of independent grocery named eggs. Yeah. Ron, are you part of Dave's family? Yeah, it's a huge eggnopoly. It's true, CR. Yeah. So I know over in Europe and everything, in the UK, and a lot of the UK stuff, there is, I think there's 6 major egg distributors that is actually, you know, English. Um, you know, there's a few in Ireland that is Ireland only. Same thing with a lot of other countries. Everybody has their own country specific. Oh, give me a second. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Hey, newbie, how you doing? Oh yeah, newbie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, Alaska's a whole entire different beast on its own. You know what I mean? And, like, you can't. It's in all of Canada. They all have the same weather. It's and different. They all use the same items throughout all of Canada, which is not true. You know. What's up, Sonny? How you doing, brother? So here's the thing, okay? With the prices of eggs, with the way that the bird flu is still affecting a lot of flocks and everything all over the United States, they have now passed a new bill for independent people to have their own flock of egg-laying chickens. They can't have a rooster, even in HOAs. They have now allowed houses in HOAs to have up to and no more than 4 laying hens. Oh, I'm doing good, newbie. I'm glad you're doing all right. Yeah, it's been a minute. But you know me, I understand. Everybody has life, you know. Right, CR? But they have now passed a new law that everybody can have their own personal gain flock of chickens. And for this specific purpose, because the major egg companies afford the cannot afford to have the overturn of the eggs that nobody is buying because of the price increases. Ain't that the truth, newbie? Yeah. But, you know, it's getting to that time of 100 years. Okay. It's getting to that 100-year mark from when the last time when the world needed AKA victory gardens and needed this self-sufficient lifestyle to be allowed again. During World War II, they had what was called victory gardens because grocery stores and everything could not do the supply and demand for everybody that was not in the military or fighting in the war. All the people that were at home feeding their children, pretty much the single women or the lonely wives that did not have a husband or anything. It was mama and the 8 kids. Oh yeah. But it's getting to that 100-year mark where they are telling people to start gardening and start creating your own subsidies, subsidiaries to going to the grocery store. To They would prefer you to have your own eggs, prefer you to have your own fresh vegetables and fresh fruit. But the thing is HOAs and all this stuff are fighting against it, so people can't be self-sufficient. Your garden isn't a victory, Ron. Who outpuns CR? This is going to be a great game. That's true too. Freaky. Victory Gardens should have never ended. Oh, it's AstroTurf now? Ooh, Jamie. That sucks. But, even under that AstroTurf, you still have good dirt there. But, I don't know how how the laws are in the UK and in other parts of the world right now. I just know what they have been talking about in America right now. Because I know for the longest time, you know, most city dwellers in the UK could not have their own garden. Even though, in the UK, they technically call, they want you to call your backyard a garden. You know, I don't get it. Nice, Angel, nice. Well, rent to own places and everything, that helps your credit and stuff. What's up, Amber Sis? How you doing? You're just moving to my place? I got you, Ron. Don't worry. Yeah, they're now starting to bring back Victory, but they're not calling it Victory Gardens. They are calling it, oh, what was it? Emergency, like emergency gardens, an emergency flock. It's it's like the government is trying to tell us something without making the population feel. That is true, newbie. That is true. They will. But until then, it's there's still certain states and everything where you can be free, you know. Oh yeah, doobie, yeah. I mean, like look at Africa, you know. At least 30% of Africa is complete desert land. I mean, look at Saudi Arabia. I want to say at least 60% of Saudi Arabia is desert. That's my sister, Amber. That's my sister. That's what I'm talking about, sis. Yes, yes, John. We call her. But yes, CR, yes. And see, that's the reason why they want you to have egg laying chickens so you can fertilize your own land, especially in these HOA communities and everything. And it goes hand in hand with each other. You have, egg laying hens, whatever eggs you don't have, either, you break, you crush up the eggshells, you distribute it into the dirt. You also have chicken, chicken feces to use as fertilizer also. Oh yeah. I mean, you if you can't get heirloom seeds, even one time grow seeds is better than nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, freaky. Yeah. Yep. You could use coffee grounds. You could use chicken manure. You can even pee in your own compost and make it better. Yes, that you do, CR. You do have a exciting video on eggshells. But the thing is after 100 years, they are the U.S. government is wanting the people to reestablish the old ways once again. Nice, Amber. Nice. Yep. Yep. You can use tea bags also, freaky. There is so many things that we can make the world a better place. But there's only a handful of us that do it. You know what I mean? The world, you know, I want to say about 4 people out of every 10 do what they say. Where the other part, the others like to reap and sow from what those 4 do. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, they even make compostable tea bags now, CR. Like biodegradable tea bags that go in composting. Ron. Oh yeah, Amber's a good old country girl. Amber's a prepper, is a prepper and homesteader sister. Good luck on that, newbie. Nah, most of the government want to pick and choose whatever they do. You know what I mean? They believe this is going to help the majority of people if the need arises, quote unquote, the need. All right, Sarah, thank you, sis. Hey, Dale, how you doing, brother? I saw your video the other day, Dale. I liked it. So, hi. Anyways, for the world to be telling us to start making emergency gardens and emergency flocks, that should tell us that the world is in more danger than what it's letting us know. You need to start paying attention to. You need to start looking at what is. You need to start looking at what is going up in prices in your local grocery store also. If you need to substitute stuff, start doing it now and start making your substitute list. Because if you don't keep up with what is slowly going up every week to 2 weeks, you're going crap. You're going to get caught under it. No, my hair's not pink. No, not yet. Anyways, Ron. Oh yeah, Dewey. It's all good, brother. Like I said, this chat, anybody is free to say whatever they want to when they want to. Nobody gets knocked. Nobody gets knocked for saying what they believe. Because here we all learn from each other, and the only way we learn from each other is to know everybody else's situation that they're in their own area. What's up, Nos? How you doing, sis? I appreciate you too, Nos. I always appreciate you, sis. Freaky. The thing is it doesn't matter. You don't have to be a economics expert. You don't have to be a business expert to realize what you're everyday buying, how it's affecting your life. Nice, Angel Wings. If you're gonna buy pots, get the get the multi-layer pots, the ones that have outsprouts on them. It looks like a gigantic pot with small little openings on it, so you can have more than one plant in that. Because 90% of plants, unless it's a root-based vegetable like potatoes or something, most of the time with those ledges, you can grow smaller herbs and everything inside of those. With a say you want to grow a strawberry, bush. You can grow a strawberry bush on there, and you can grow like 10 different herbs in the same spot. A same pot, and it can create its own ecosystem. The thing is learning how to make an ecosystem, a naturalization ecosystem out of your garden. Plant all the plants that thrive together in one area. It also daisy shade vide plants like tomatoes, like green beans, squash, things like that. You can always take the lower vines on those plants and bury them under the ground. Those vines are also called root vines. Yes, they do produce, but you can also bury them into the ground and they will create and sprout and grow roots and create another vegetable producing plant from those bottom vines. Oh yeah, green onions, leeks, any root vegetable is an always producing plant. Ooh, nice, Amber. Nice, sis. I'll tell you right now, the best rabbits you can get for meat and for the price is lion's mane rabbits. They are made for domestic use as like breeding animals, but they are the biggest and the most fattiest of animals because they are a domestic rabbit. So they have the fat reserves on them that normal rabbits do not have. Yeah, ducks ducks are a lot hardier of an animal. I mean, I've just been around chickens all my life. Yes, yes, Nas. Rabbits are great and great leather and fur supplies. Yes, they are. You can make thousands of different things out of rabbit skin. You can make rabbit skin bladders. You can make rabbit skin pouches. There's so much to it. And yes, CR, grow what you know, grow what you eat. There is no reason to grow things that you will never eat. If you've never had rutabaga, don't grow rutabaga. If you never had beets, don't grow beets. If you never had if you never had starburst squash, don't grow starburst squash. Amber. Yeah, but the thing is like what CR said, grow what you eat. Grow what you know. Don't go and pick something because somebody at your local your local nursery tells you this is a good plant to go with this. Don't grow it. Do not, because you don't know if you'll eat it. You don't know if anybody in your family is going to eat it. And you especially don't need to grow something that you don't know if you're allergic to it or not. Oh, thank you, CR. I love you, brother. Yeah, sunflowers are great. Sunflowers are amazing. I mean, there's so much that you can grow. And like I said, right, like start. I don't want to scare people. I don't. I am not a fear mongering prepper. I'm not. But I'm a realist. I am a realist. Yeah. Goats do that to you, Amber. Carrots, Angel, carrots are. I don't waste time growing carrots because you need more nitrates in your soil. You you need very hardy soil to grow carrots. You also need a deep well to grow carrots. Um, but carrots is one of the things that no matter what size they are, they're still carrots. They still provide something, on your table. Um, that's true, Amber. That is true. They do control everything. Your house is not yours. Your land is not yours. They own everything. There's not a spot of land that nobody can say the government can't touch. Yeah, I know, Ron. I know. Nice, Dale. Nice. Yeah, we are, Amber. We are literally the cash cow for the government. Just like a dairy cow or a beef cow at a farm. We believe that everything is as long as we pay for it. But we stand on it even after death. That means the next generation still has to pay taxes. If you don't pay taxes, they can come and take away your land. And what's on your land? Your whole entire life. Your house, your cars, everything. If you go into debt, what's the first thing that they take to pay off your debt if you go into debt? They take your land, they take your house. Yeah. Oh, it's all good. But there is no freedom no matter where you are in the world. Nothing is yours. The only thing that's yours is a car or an RV. But what are you going to do with a car and RV? You can't have a stable life in a car or in an RV. You can't just pull off onto some barren land and park your RV there. You'll get towed. You'll get the cops called on you. I got you, Amber sis. I will. But that's why I say the only way to claim this land, to make your land your own, is if we turn to anarchy. If we overthrow the government and we break this ruling regime of old thinking. I mean, hell, even our ancestors that founded this country, you know, they didn't want to tax the land. They didn't want to tax what you were living on. They said there was hundreds and hundreds of different things that could be taxed to make this government great, to make this country great. And that was changed. Yeah. Give them time, newbie. Give them time, brother. They will put a number and a price on your soul, on your head. I've even heard that there was hospitals in other countries that if you had an organ transplant or something like that and you could not pay the medical bills on the transplant, that they would bring you back to the hospital and take out that organ that they put on you. Hey, Brenda sis, how you doing? But yeah, I've heard that they're starting to repo. They're starting to repo human organ transplants. I mean, give them enough time. Give them enough time. And this world will take your child, maybe, to pay off your debts. Your firstborn. Who knows? But that's the thing. If the whole entire world said no, if the whole entire world just stopped, what would happen? Distribution, factories, everything would stop. Even if there are self-producing factories, they still need humans to ship the stuff. They still need humans to package the items. Oh yeah. Oh, I understand, newbie. I'm the same way. But if the world stopped, we could we we are the power. Every Joe, Bob, Uncle Billy, everybody. We are the cash cow to this grand machine that they call society. And what happens to every machine? Every machine breaks. Every machine stops producing. We just need to be the wrench to stop the machine. Love you, Amber sis. You take care, okay? But the problem with stopping, the problem with breaking our own cycle, the thing is the problem with everything is people rely on that weekly or bi-weekly or monthly thing called a check, called my payment. If people could learn how to survive, if the world was able to prepare, if everybody had enough food to last them a year, enough resources, enough preps saved up to last them a year, and every single person in unison stopped on the same day. And I'm talking about everything. Stopped work, stopped everything. Say no to paying their bills. Say no to paying taxes. Say no to giving money to a hospital that you've been paying on for the last 10 years for a surgery or for a birth of a child or something. Right, CR. At least a solid 6 months, yeah. Just that safety net of maybe a year, but at least 6 months. We could shut down the beast. We, as a population, we outnumber the government. We outnumber the military. We outnumber the police. They can't kill us all. And they definitely won't kill us because of the repercussions that would happen. They would not do a mass genocide against their own civilians, especially in America, like the first world countries. Maybe in the third world countries, they would. No, it will take time. It would take time, newbie. But and the problem is the way the system is already placed. We don't know how to think outside of the system that's already been placed. We don't. Because we have all been raised to fight each other. Look at our government parties. Okay? Not even our government parties can sit down in the same room and have a decent conversation like we are right now. Because there's a thing called the alpha gene. Everybody wants to have that power. Everybody wants to be a leader. Even though they are truly followers and they don't know how to lead, but they want the chance to lead. To rebuild a society from scratch again is we have to throw out all of the old ways of thinking. We have to come together. We have to be able to recognize each person's skills independently. To tell you the truth, there's probably 500 people in a group of 1,000 that know how to handle a farm, that know how to grow better crops, know how to feed a country better than the farmers and the major corporations and everything that we have right now going. There's a article that came out from the UK and came from Baylor, that even that one natural wild fish, eating one natural wild fish, that you get a freshwater fish out of a lake or stream or any freshwater in America, eating one of them is about the same equivalent to drinking a month's worth of dirty water or unpurified water. One fish has the same disease and sicknesses and everything as if you drank polluted water for a month because of the way the world is dumping all of their excess waste and everything into natural drinking water. I like your way of thinking, doobie, brother. This is just a shell, brother. Welcome back, Sarah. Welcome back, sis. Yeah, from the plastics and also from the forever material that's made. It's like it came out in the 50s. It's like it's some kind of forever I forgot what the name of the chemical that's used in the forever material. But that it's been polluting our waters since the 50s. Oh yeah, Ron. Yeah, it is. I've always wondered why wild caught fish, panfish, and everything tastes completely different than it did 20 years ago. Yeah, microplastics. That's it. Thank you, Nos. But that runoff microplastics and everything has put everything, even if we went into a apocalyptic scenario, that means the fish and everything that we would be fishing for in our lakes and streams is still going to kill us. Right, Angel? Yeah. Nothing is safe in this world. We are the ones. We are the ones that are literally killing ourselves because we had a good idea 100+ years ago, and it's still being used today. Yeah, CR. Yeah. You can go to the. You can literally go into the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods, that what humans have ever set foot in. And I swear you could find a plastic bottle or a beer can or some kind of metal remain 50 yards in any north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. You will find remnants of man every part of the woods or the wilderness or some waterway, because all water flows the same. I don't know, newbie. I have no clue, brother. Right, CR, he does. People don't want to hear this. People don't want to hear the truth. But it's out there. You just have to open your eyes and see it. That there is not one spot in this world that man has not been to, or the remnants of man hasn't been washed to. Yeah, CR, yeah. It's there is not a single place that has not been touched by man. There's not a single place in this world that will not be touched by man. Give it another 100 years. There will not be any wilderness. There won't. And what wilderness that there will be is going to be just in natural parks. It's that's why the system has to crash. That's why everything has to burn. And I'm not talking about literally burning. I'm talking about we have to purify our mind with a better system than a group of geriatric geezers that don't understand anything arguing with each other in a room. Right, CR. Yeah. We have littered everything that we touch. Space, the moon, everywhere. Even in the deepest parts of the ocean. Yeah. We can save this world. We can. We don't have we don't have to make people starve to make civilization great. We don't. We don't have to charge an arm and a leg for a pack of eggs. We don't have to charge an arm and a leg for anything. Most people in the world right now cannot even afford food, let alone to keep their lights on, let alone afford to pay a card payment, let alone to afford the insurance for it, let alone afford to go to a hospital to be checked for a sickness. Most people can't even afford to pay their school payments for that piece of paper that they give you. that says you are good at blah. Most people can't. I still know people that are still paying off their school loans from 20 years ago, on top of everything else. And the world knows everybody needs a decent shelter to survive. And the world would rather have a house rot away and be condemned and fall in on itself than to give it away to somebody. Right, CR? Right. Even though that they cannot sell this property, they can't sell the house that's on the property because, oh, the housing market's bad. So let's increase the price of this house because the housing market is bad. Not lower the price of the house, but increase the price of it. I passed by abandoned homes from the 17th, from not 17th, 18th century, mid 18th century, early 1900s, that is literally condemned. That's sitting on a piece of property. Has a for sale sign in the front yard, but there's nobody buying it. So what do? They keep it and let it sit. Let it sit. But you don't see, if it's bank owned, you don't see the banks paying taxes or anything on this. Where where do you head? Where do you go after this? Why do we suffer so much in the living world? You know, it seems it seems literally hell is on earth. You know, if you're Christian, if you believe in heaven and hell, I believe you have to go through hell before you can get to heaven. Nice, John. Cheers, brother. Love you too. Right, Dale. Right, brother. But the thing is they can't get taxes out of it. They can't use it as a write-off, helping people in their own country. But they can write it off if they give money to Africa, money to the Ukraine, if they give money to Venezuela, then they can write it off and say, oh, look, we did a good deed for another country. Right, CR. Right, brother. Nice. All right, job, brother. This world, if you want to see true demons, if you want to know what a true demon is, turn on your TV and look at the government. Turn on your TV and turn on your local news station. That is true demons. And what is a true demon? Something that inflicts pain, inflicts fear, inflicts sorrow onto the populace. That's what humans are. Humans are the greatest evil that has ever been created. I see, Angel. But the world is not a good place. The world will never be a good place. The world needs to be set on fire. The world needs to come to an end. Sadly, it does. You may not agree with me, but as long as there is two individuals that cannot see eye to eye, that cannot walk down the same street together in the East, this world is tainted. There may be a way to save a small select handful of people, but the masses, they're not worth being saved. I do security every day, and I look for a glimmer of hope. WB, welcome back, Freaky. But there is no saving humanity. And I'm no different than anybody else that walks down the street. I'm not. I've done my fair share of shit. I've had my fair share of bad thoughts. Oh yeah, Freaky, yeah. Thank you, newbie brother. I love you too. And it goes for you too, newbie. If you ever need a hand, just reach out for me too. I'm sorry, Sarah sis. Nice, Angel. Yes, they are. There's not a single person that's a saint. We will, Sarah. We'll talk. Yeah. Freaky, it's just, the world's not going to get any better, brother. Freaky, you're probably more of a saint than I am, brother. Thanks, Sarah, sis. I wished I could believe that, sis. I've done too much bad in my life to be saved. But from the shit that I've done in my life, I can help others. That you have, Rod, brother. That you have. But no, I don't mind being me. You know, I'm not gonna feed you lies. I'm not going to manipulate you. Just like the reason why I made this channel. I made this channel to help people in the future, not to help people now. Right, Dale, brother, right. Thanks, Angel. You're all good, Sarah sis. You're all good. Oh, yeah, Sarah. Freaky. Yeah. And you know, I'm the one that's going to tell you straight to your face, would I eat you too? That's a good quote, CR, brother. Always, Sarah. But, you know, this world ain't going to get better. And I'm telling you all right now so you can prepare. This world, this world needs Sarah. Damn right, newbie. Thank you, brother. I'm the type of person, I don't care what life path you have taken. I don't care. I respect each and everybody the same. I will always respect each person the same. We all bleed red. We all breathe the same air. Whether or not we all have a mind, we all have a voice. The thing is this world is made to make you survive and to make you triumph. That is true, Angel. Love does. Right, CR, brother. That's why. That's why the world needs to band together. I will again. The only way we can be at peace with each other, just like how we are in this chat. There is no fighting in this chat. We all go along like family. That is true also, Newt. Right, Angel. But with each person being different, each person being a unique individual. Hey, what's up, Derek? How you doing, brother? How you been? Yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened. StreamYard said, nope, we ain't letting you start an uprising. But, like I said, this world, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're from. We as a society, as a group of humans, we have all suffered the same things in different ways. Sorry. Coconut candy. Y'all had that talk about coconuts and stuff. Made me hungry. Nubby! What's up, little brother? But we have all been hurt. We have all suffered. Oh yeah, freaky. Yeah. You okay, little brother? Nubby is a good little nubby. Oh, good job, Nubs. Numberella, don't be hurting yourself. But we do need to change the mindset of the world. And every mindset can be changed with a small group of people. Freaky. Oh, I know you are, Nubby. I know you are. Yes. Yes. Get clothes on, Sarah. You can't go out into society naked, ma'am. Oh, yeah, Derek. There will be a revolution soon. Take care, CR, brother. Oh, yeah, Dale. Yeah. Are you sure you want me at the vice president seat there, CR? There, Nubby. You know? I, the world would be a bad place if I was the vice president, Nubs. That is true, Freaky. That is true. Alrighty, Nubs. I will make you a welcoming basket of pickles and mayo and Dr. Pepper. And a pack of Lucky Strikes. Nubs, we would both be looking at the red button and going, Yes. Yes, Nubs. All the pickles. I will get you a chamoy pickle. A Texas chamoy pickle. Yeah, we could do that too, Nubs. We can decorate it with a little greenery. Yeah, I know newbies here. Yes. We will have pickles delivering pickles to Nubs. Yes, Derek, I could do that. Right? Nubby, our president and vice president regime will be the shortest lived regime ever. All we need is the codes. Yes. But seriously, if one guy could set up the raid to Area 51 with as many people as he had almost like 500,000 people sign up to raid Area 51 on social media. And it was a joke. If we could start a revolution on social media to bring down the powers that are. Oh yeah, Derek, yeah. Right, Angel, right. Our first target would be Florida after we get, Gorilla out of there. After we get Will, GG, Gorilla Gamer out of there. Right, Freaky, right? Nubby. Yeah, they weren't a newbie. They were literally scared. They had the military and everything because they thought these people were literally going to raid Area 51. I'm not saying the mass amount was there compared to the amount of National Guard and the guys in black Jeeps guarding Area 51, they were scared. Oh, yeah. Double D's in Florida, isn't he? Isn't he, Nubs? Yeah, we got to save Double D. But the thing is that put fear into the government. Just that small little attempt, that small joke, had the military frightened. Imagine if the whole world came together like what they did at Area 51. Yes, we can, Nubs. Oh, yeah, Derek, yeah. Because, freaky. Because we need to save that. Yeah, yeah, Sarah. Right. But if the government was afraid of that small number of humans invading a historic landmark, imagine what they would do if 3.5 billion humans around this world said fuck you to the government. Do you think this government would have the backbone to stand against us? No, they wouldn't. Nice, Dubby. But it's true. Look how long it took the British to stop the Indian Rebellion in India when Gandhi was around. It took years. Right, Nubby. I mean, we literally have a president that walks off stage during an interview. Like he doesn't know what's going on. We have a geriatric government. Half of these people don't know what time of day it is, let alone how to take care of our civilians. No. Oh yeah, Derek. Yeah, brother. Yeah. But it's even if we could break into those secret locations, trust me, 90% of those secrets are going to be deleted or destroyed before we can even get in there. Right, newbie? Yeah. Yeah. Tell all the birds I said hey, Sarah. But anyways, in 8 minutes, I'm going to be shutting it down. Been 2 hours right now. The wife's going to be making menudo here soon. No problem. No problem. You know, these I gotta help Miss Star and everything start making this menudo and stuff, Sarah. After you get out of the dentist and everything, you need to heal up first. Then we'll talk, okay? But there's just something not right. How we went from putting somebody into office that was for us to that somebody hurt like we did, somebody that was an average Joe like us, somebody that actually understood our pain. Going from that to now you have to have like $30 million in your bank account before you can even run for presidency. How does somebody that is born rich stand the pain of somebody has to live week to week on a paycheck and budget every cent that comes in? Hey, Rain sis, how you doing? Came in. You can't coming in at the very end, sis. I'm about to shut down here in a little bit. But this this new age of presidency, they don't know the suffering that we go through every day. Hey, Marianne, sis, how you doing? until we can until we can rebuild a society where everybody has had the same trials and tribulations as everybody else that they're supposed to represent. Yeah, Marianne. Yes, sis. Oh, yeah, Nubby. Yeah. Oh, yeah, newbie. Yeah. I mean, there has only been the founding fathers that was loved by the 13 colonies, and that was a quick descent from that that went downhill fast. It's the thing though is we as humans have to evolve. We as humans have to look forward. We have to remember the past, but we have to look forwards to what we can accomplish now than what we could X amount of years ago. Yeah, Marianne. Yeah. Because we can't keep affording, as the government and everything, we can't keep affording to give out, aka rations. You know what I mean? Food stamps is considered rations. It started in World War II. You had a stamp booklet during World War II that you could only buy certain items certain days of the week. And you had to use your stamps from the book that was given out monthly. And food stamps evolved from that. Instead of it being food ration stamps, it started becoming food stamps. Oh yeah, newbie. Yeah. But and that just showed you that when it first came out, you could only get certain stuff every day of the week. And if you missed that week, you couldn't you reuse those stamps. But now they just give you cash. Hey Cynthia, how you doing, sis? Yeah. It's one of those things. I mean, used to, if you looked at food stamps in the 70s and the 80s, you had stamps. You literally had a stamp book. And I don't understand why they haven't changed the name for food stamps in the last 50 years. I don't understand. Because you're not getting a book of, food stamps anymore. You're not getting a book of stamps. You're getting a prepaid debit card now. It should be food debit or a food credit card. This is what I'm talking about. Like, our society bastardizes names and stuff. Yeah, it should be called a food card or something, not food stamps anymore. But that's how the world is. It's called snaps now. The hell, government? The hell? I give up on it. It's CalFresh? What the? Okay. I guess they have came out with different names. I don't know. Yeah. The world. The world, the world, the world. I'm just going to leave this with y'all for food for thought. I watched a TikTok yesterday. There was a vegan guy from California, and he had a Nesquik bottle. Strawberry Nesquik bottle. Not the flavoring, but the pre-made Nesquik strawberry milk. Okay? He said that it's vegan because strawberry, quote unquote, milk. Like, he believes that Nesquik made the milk out of strawberries. That is the intelligence of the newer generation. He was only maybe 18. Yeah, Cynthia. Yeah. When I tried to apply for food stamps, because they said I was a young Caucasian male, I could get a job anywhere. And they were only going to give me like $25 a month. Oh, I know, Marion. I know. And that's what I'm trying to say. 90% of the world is hurting. You know? I'm not knocking food stamps. I'm not knocking people on food stamps. It is needed. But the okay, John. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This world could be changed. This world can be changed. If we could band together, if we banded together, there is more of us than in the government. There is more of us that don't need to be told that we can or cannot work. There is more of us that have skill sets that can be used in other means. Right, Nubby? I make $1 more a month. $1 more a month, and I can't get food stamps. $1. Oh my God, I'm breaking the bank. We're making that $1 more a month than what is allowed. We saw the other government that is barely being held on by the seams. Yeah, John. Yeah. They can't stop 3.5 billion people. They can't. Doesn't matter if we tanks. That was proven by French revolutionaries in World War II. French revolutionaries were destroying tanks with Molotov cocktails. Were destroying tanks with basic items. All you need to do is shut off the engine in a tank, and it's useless. I mean, it can still fire when the engine's down, but it ain't going nowhere. Right, newbie? Hey, sis, how you doing, hoodwinks? Yeah. The thing is we have to learn how to be together. We have to learn how to cooperate with each other, like we are in the chat. If we if we as a whole could cooperate together, look past religion, look past beliefs, look past whatever, and fight side by side, we could win. But that's the problem with anarchy. People can't people can't work together. People can't see past differences. People can't hell, people can't even see past skin color. And this is 2023. Yeah, I did, Marianne. I did, sis. Nah, Hairy Man is a sister. Her name's Nikki. But if we weren't manipulated to be a self-conceited lifestyle that I am better than this person, if we could look and say that we bleed the same blood, breathe the same air, all be blood brothers and sisters, and we could fight the true demon that's out there. That's true, Nubs. Yeah, it's Not a bad idea. All right, everybody. I went 10 minutes past what I said I was going to. You little squirrels. All right, everybody. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. And like I said, get the message out to other people. Make other people see. And always prepare. Prepare for the worst. I love y'all. Take. And I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all, fam. Bye.